You should watch this after the conversation about Joshua Weissman the other day and exposed it. Oh my god! I have been waiting for this day all my life. This is the day I have been waiting for. It finally happened. I need to watch this. I need to react to this.
YouTubers de cocina. Sinceramente, creo que muchos de mis videos funcionan bien solo porque soy yo. Sé que la gente verá este segmento de dos.
It's not in English! Oh, it's an audio track thingy. Oh, son of a bitch. Huh. I found the Spanish man.
Something is seriously wrong with food YouTubers.
I think that honestly a lot of my videos do well just because it's me. I know that people will watch this 2-minute segment of me doing this thing. Maybe 100,000 people will appreciate it, but I need 9 million people to appreciate it.
Celebrity.
Was I wrong? Was I wrong to say that he is the most egotistical f***? I called it out. And people hated me for that sometimes. Like, people were like, Demi, I think you're, like, wasting your time. I knew it. I'm biting my shirt, dude. I knew it. I'm an OG hater. I'm a hater knowing that, like, people will, like, despise me for hating. Oh, my God.
Chefs used to be exclusive to the Food Network.
The Food Network says no more. Do you have any doubt in your mind that African Americans are offended by the N-word?
I don't know, Matt. I have asked myself that so many times.
But these days, even the biggest celebrity chefs from the Food Network are actually right here on YouTube, competing for subscribers and collaborating with the top YouTube chefs.
The objective of this is get my Uncle Crown back.
Look at this tin foil. Look like you're making cocaine and meth. What is this?
It's windy.
This has been the standard for a while online, but over the past 2 years, we've seen multiple food YouTubers cross 10 million subscribers.
Last week, we hit 10 million subscribers.
I woke up this morning to see that
Oh my god, dude. I love binging with Babish. Oh, he changed his name. Babish Culinary. Whoa. Damn, he expanded. Okay. But I love binging with Babish. I think he's great.
Subscribers.
I woke up this morning to see that there are now 10 million of us, which is crazy.
With that milestone passed, you'd think that these YouTube channels that people subscribe to for educational, entertaining content about food would stay true to what got them that far in the first place. But instead, what's happened is this intense slopification of their content.
Tortilla chips. They're chips made out of tortillas. You know what they are, I don't need to tell you. And I'm not gonna vomit some history from ChatGPT at you like I tried that one time.
Content that was once recipes and techniques that you wouldn't find anywhere else has morphed into fast food tier lists, all with—
Oh my god, bruh. Oh my god, bruh. I think Uncle Roger is funny. I don't like him. I think he's unfunny and honestly annoying as fuck.
The most AI slop clickbait thumbnails that your computer could imagine up for you.
Is this constant churn even worth it? Or should they just stick to what they're—
I haven't seen Babish's like channel in a while. Let me see his content. Binging with Babish. Trying to create his caviar with it. What the f? Aaron Paul? Oh my god! Okay, he's doing great. All right, nice to know.
Good at. That's why today we are taste testing every single fast food menu item across America.
So we're here at Costco. We're gonna be ranking Kirkland products.
But why? Why scale your content up just to become a MrBeast clone that does food videos?
What if you took 50 random people and put them in the same challenge to make their idea
Of course, it's Joshua Weissman to make a MrBeast copy cat video. Dude, are we surprised? Are we surprised? Oh my god, I just realized that I haven't hated on Joshua Weissman this public for a while. I haven't watched his videos in a while, so I just want to say, for anybody who doesn't know the history, I have been hate watching him for a long time, okay? I would watch him just for the sake of like, one, I just enjoy hate watching sometimes, okay? I will not lie, okay? I'm an honest woman. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm an OG hate. Well, I actually used to enjoy his content, and slowly did it. Actually, yeah. I started watching his content because I was interested in it. But then slowly he made me f***ing hate him.
Also, thank you. Your content is honestly the best, and I hope we get many more years with you.
Thank you, Ozzy Griff. I hope you get more years with me too. I hope I don't die. Oh God. Same, he deteriorated every video little by little. Yes. I used to watch him back in the day. He was my go-to like background thingy, and then I was reacting to it, and then slowly, I started f***ing hating the guy. F*** that guy. Like honestly, like suddenly he became so egotistical. Suddenly, he was slowly getting to this like, if I can make a better burger than this, and then like spending $200 for that burger. Like, shut the up. Anyway, I hate Joshua Weissman. I have his book. I get to hate him. Anyway.
The perfect burger in just 10 minutes.
I'm actually going to be working at what I consider to be the best fast food restaurant in America, Jollibee.
Out of all the food YouTubers on the platform, Joshua Weissman is the most guilty of this slopification.
I'm very formulaic on how long the attention span lasts per cut. And that's really the main thing that I follow. This is Martins Lisis, and he's massive. Can
you mean copy Mr. Beast? All right.
he really conquer all 10,000 calories in a single sitting?
So I've collected the rarest snacks from around the world, and today with the help of Cinna, we're gonna find out.
Cinna, no! No, don't go to that devil man!
Which limited snack is here to stay?
This is the story of how Joshua Weissman's jealousy, plagiarism, and unchecked ego led to one of the most embarrassing declines in modern YouTube history. And along—
Wait! I have been waiting for this moment all my life. I've been waiting for this.
That's a piece of shit. Nobody should ever get this. That's bad. Do you see this right there? Don't get that. It's a piece of shit. Dog shit. Yeah, look at that f***ing shit. That shit is ass. That shit is straight up ass.
I've been such a hater for such a long time, dude. You have no idea. You have no idea.
Along the way, I'm gonna cook a 4-course meal for you guys, inspired by what Joshua Weissman could have been had he just stuck to the food and properly credited his sources. That's right, I'm taking off the leather jacket and putting on a chef's jacket, because we're doing a cooking episode.
Jesus
Alright,
Christ.
so the first dish that we're going to be preparing today for our 4-course meal is a spicy kale Caesar salad with homemade
What the f is going on right now?
croutons and fresh Parmesan cheese. The first step to having a perfect kale salad is making sure the kale actually tastes good. So what we're going to do here is lying around fresh 2 peppers salad, spicy juice of sauce, blend whole salad, spicy pita chip.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, here we go.
Very good for a kale Caesar.
Hey guys, how's it going? So I didn't think I was gonna make this video. I thought I was gonna get over this, but I really just, I don't know. I just felt like I had to talk about it, so.
Joshua Weissman
started. You know, if you think about it, he kind of reminds me of somebody that has like kind of hairstyle, but very differently, but his like face shape kind of reminds me of Pirate Software. And the way he aged looks exactly the way the like Pirate Software aged. You know what I mean?
Started on YouTube almost 10 years ago, doing simple, healthy recipes.
Hey guys, and welcome back to one of my weekly recipe videos.
He had a background working in fine dining restaurants, so it didn't take long for him to find a content niche making fancier versions of classic foods. His Popeye's chicken sandwich but better video is still one of the most successful videos to ever be released on his channel. This was the Joshua Weissman that people subscribed for. A chef with YouTube charm and restaurant chops. But that chef slowly vanished.
What makes a great chef
He's a first generation chef.
is first being the business person. So if that's what makes a great chef, then to me, that's what would make a great content production studio.
Perhaps the most important part of presenting cooking videos on YouTube is crafting unique recipes that people are interested in learning. For some chefs, that means testing a recipe over and over, fine tweaking different parts of it until it's just right. However, for Joshua Weissman, the recipe crafting process looked a little different. He wasn't actually refining any recipes. He was copying them. And the people he stole from weren't celebrity chefs. They're bloggers, home cooks, and smaller creators. Easy targets, in other words. One of those easy targets, or so he thought, was Joe Rosenthal.
I wrote all my recipes for somebody to come in with no knowledge of cooking and do them and be successful. I have a PhD in mathematics. When you're working on a PhD, like the number one rule is you cite your sources. And actually, I think there's this feeling in academia that you're more powerful when you have more sources.
That's true.
Truly believe that with the recipes I've published, I feel like I'm contributing something that helps people, that I think does something that other recipes don't. You know, if Weissman just said, yeah, this is a great hoagie roll recipe, I would have shared the video probably. I think he likely knew it was stolen. I don't think he cared. And I think it's probably a broader problem than him.
Not only did Joe figure out the
I'm so sure he will not say sorry like a certain someone. Ugh.
His recipe had been stolen, he also found 3 other recipes that Joshua Weissman had fully tried to pass off as his own. He wrote about it all here in this article that I'll be referencing a lot throughout this video.
Who am I targeting with the Weissman article? It's like, I don't know, people who want to know the scope of the harm.
You know what? Joshua Weissman will actually make a video saying like, it's actually my editor who did that. I made these recipes, but like we needed more for the book. And so they had to like, I just let them deal with it. And it's actually not my fault. It was my manager. Oh my God.
So I think the most common refrain as far as defenses against plagiarism go is that there's no copyright on a recipe, just copyright on the prose. I think it's wrong to steal from other people. True. And I think people have this idea that like nothing's original, so like I could just take this. As far as the recipes go, at some point he was giving employees like, here's a recipe, here's the stuff, go do this.
Joshua Weissman's plagiarism didn't just stop at recipes though. He was also stealing images of food from smaller creators to
He didn't even make it himself?
use in his thumbnails. Here's Joshua Weissman's thumbnail for his cheesy gordita crunch but better video. And here is a thumbnail from The Burger Dude.
Oh my God. This lazy motherfucker. God, dude. Finger Snow, I think he's around 5 months. Ugh. And I know he's like doing great in life and making so much money. I hate him. I hate him.
For a video called Vegan Cheesy Gordita Crunch. Notice something? Or what about the vegan burger that he used in this thumbnail? All stolen images with no credit whatsoever to The Burger Dude. So if he's stealing the recipes and he's not even putting his own photos of the food in the thumbnail, what exactly is Joshua Weissman?
I said this every single time I say, I don't know, this content creator like makes me have the heebie-jeebies. Suddenly they're actually canceled for doing like some bullshit or some weird ass shit. I have never hated somebody that didn't do weird shit. On my life, dude! On my life! You have to listen to your gut. Dude, I'm telling you, man, you have to listen to your gut. I'm a W hater.
Weissman bringing to the table as a chef/content creator.
The second course for our special 4-course meal is a rustic and simple steamed broccolini with lemon and just a little bit of Calabrian.
Oh, my son of a bitch, go back to the video.
Steamer, especially played and
in general,
she didn't like it. She spit it out.
I would say in general, there seems to be a shift toward this kind of Mr. Beast like content.
I know he's a hater. I know the fact that he knows that. He like checks out his channel and be like, oh, look at what he's doing, dude. He's like me, dude. He's just like me. He's like, oh, wait, is my food here? No, it can't be. No, it's not.
This MrBeast-ification of the food YouTube space. And Joshua Weissman's right there with the same vibe.
If you make a video and it does crazy views, the first
Yo, Joshua, clean up your dandruff.
Thing you should do is look at it formulaically and figure out how to rinse and repeat that process.
This content shift towards watered down MrBeast style slop didn't come out of nowhere though. It all actually goes back to 2022, when Joshua Weissman's channel had just
formulaically
hit 5 million subscribers.
Deme did not like Pirate Software before, now he got canceled. Deme did not like Joshua Weissman, and now he's getting canceled.
We hit 5 million.
Listen, dude, I have always been, dude, I am so open about the people who I don't like. Like, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, Pirate Software gave me the heebie-jeebies. Like, he's like so egotistical. I'm telling you, there's something about egotistical, like, people, like, genuinely. It's the prophecy. If they already showcase, just because they popped off once, egotistical vibes, imagine when they consistently pop off. Does that make sense? Dude, I just don't like egotistical people. I really don't. I think they are genuinely like, bro, humble yourself. It's not that hard. Like, Jesus Christ. Put yourself down to earth. You are not like somebody special. You know what I mean?
And subscribers. 5. I can't even count that much. I mean, I can do a 5 on my hand.
See, at the exact same time, another food YouTube channel was skyrocketing in popularity in ways that Joshua Weissman could only have dreamed.
This is MrBeast, the biggest YouTuber on the planet who also happens to be the worst cook.
I like Nick the Giovanni videos, but sometimes they're a bit too normie for me, because like you can tell that they make it for like the general population, you know, the majority of like people. So like sometimes the humor and editing like gets to me. You know what I mean?
I've ever met. Help! Nick! Get the fire extinguisher! Put it out! Put it out! Oh.
Like I like genuine content where you can tell like, one, it's not too fake. You know what I mean? Like that's the reason why I oh my god. I just don't like when. That's the reason why my favorite streamers all feel homely to me. You know what I mean?
But today, I'm gonna turn him into a master chef.
Chef Nick DiGiovanni had everything that Joshua Weissman wanted. Not only did his viewership skew younger, but Nick DiGiovanni's videos, sometimes on similar topics, would topple Joshua Weissman's videos and views. Now, anyone who watches these two creators would tell you that they're nothing alike, but Joshua Weissman just doesn't see it that way. Despite stealing multiple recipes and thumbnails.
Yeah. The nice thing about the other YouTuber, this guy, it's like wholesome. Very wholesome. Like if you wanted just like a feels good video just to watch about cooking and stuff like that, he's actually kind of perfect. Is it my taste personally? Not too much. Sometimes it's too like you know, I need some little roughness to the video for my sake.
Nothing alike. But Joshua Weissman just doesn't see it that way. Despite stealing multiple recipes and thumbnails at this point, Joshua Weissman was furious that Nick DiGiovanni was supposedly copying him. So did he confront Nick or reach out to him via DM? Of course not. Instead, he invited him over to collaborate on a YouTube short.
Homemade tater tots. Delicious.
According to Joe's article, Joshua Weissman spent the majority of that
Weissman thought it would be funny that his employee would want to date a trans woman, and he sought to belittle the employee for what he perceived as a foolish wait, why are we skipping this? What? Why? Wait, what? Why? Wait, what? The employee was disturbed by the idea that Weissman would engage in this transphobic line of harassment. I knew it! I knew he's a person! I told you about it! I knew it! Dude, I feel like a schizo. Like, you know this person that's like, there's a wolf! But accent, I think it's on tier 3 for 4 months. You know the boy who cried wolf? Sometimes I feel like that when I go like, guys, there's something about him, man. There's something about him. Like schizo saying like, guys, there's something about him. It's in my gut feeling.
Trying to
like, dude. Nah, dude, it's not even like whatever. I had a legitimate reason to dislike him since before. Ever since. He, even in his normal videos, he always showed himself as an egotistical who like goes like, hey guys, if you follow my recipe, and instead of buying this burger that costs like $2, spend 50 and 6 hours of your day to make this burger, and then talk to me. Like, God, dude, shut the up.
to impress Nick DiGiovanni by making transphobic jokes towards his own employees. Even worse than that, towards the end of the shoot, when Nick tried to post promoting their collaboration, he noticed that Josh had him blocked on social media.
But I was there for the whole thing of, you know, trying to tag Nick, not finding him, and then Nick gets his phone. He's like, oh yeah, you can't tag me because you blocked me. It was like 5 people in the room. And
no, there's very few content creators I hate. I didn't like Pirate Software because, like, one, he just seemed too egotistical. I hated this guy. You have no idea the hate that God, if you guys were just there, oh my God, it was cinema. Every time I would watch a Joshua Weissman video, I was having the funnest time of my life just reacting to him because, like, I let my emotions just go through. I let it go through, like, the waves of, like, emotions. It was the funnest shit ever.
all 3 of us looked at each other like, damn, that's embarrassing.
Behind the scenes, Joshua Weissman is competitive to a toxic degree with his fellow food YouTubers.
I'm very competitive. The competition is not me. I don't feel like I'm competing with anybody. And if somebody thinks that they're gonna beat me because they wanna make better content than me specifically, they will lose to me.
But when push comes to shove, he would never confront them. Instead, he directs all of his anger and ire towards his employees and people who he sees as beneath him on the social ladder. It was also around this time that Joshua Weissman's employees delivered to him a letter of grievances, specifically mentioning his anger and bad communication skills.
The next dish in honor of any sauce and Filipino and a restaurant
is if you were gonna run a business.
Very good.
The simple reality is, if you are going to run a business and you're going to produce content and you're going to pay people, please understand that it's going to feel very volatile. It's going to feel very...
Oh my God, you are not Gordon Ramsay, bro. Shut the f up.
Stressful. It's going to feel very pressuring. And now all of a sudden the videos that you're producing, they have to perform.
It wasn't like...
Oh my God, bro. I thought you can make any video, and because it's you, people will watch it, right? Oh, hell, dude.
The workplace problems just disappeared after the grievance letter. According to his employees, Joshua Weissman often had childlike tantrums.
Who is surprised about that, on God?
Where he threw food and cooking equipment.
He pretty much would talk to everyone, like, attacking them. He would yell at them. He would try to get in their face if he could. He knew whose face to get into and who's not. And he would raise his voice. Stuff like that. He would throw shit depending on who it was. Or he would just throw like a tantrum and just be yelling.
During the filming of the
Jesus Christ, dude.
video I Cooked Without a Kitchen, Joshua Weissman became so angry that he started punching a bowl of ice until his...
Of course, he's one of those people. Oh my God, he's one of those people that, like, when they're angry, they have to showcase they're angry through, like, a child throwing tantrum. Yes, like, they have to show it. They have to, like, punch something or like, oh, you're making me so angry. Oh, of course.
Knuckles became bloody.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Joshua Weissman also had a really bad habit of forcing weird, overly sexual jokes at his employees.
Ooh. Ew.
But that's not as surprising to me, considering a lot of those jokes would make their way into his videos.
Yeah. Unfortunately, in the beginning, I did a lot of sexual innuendos. I noticed that they got pretty good traction, so I did utilize that.
Look, my mouth can do a lot of things, just not that, respectfully. You know, there's nothing better than some little cakes and little balls. Hello? Somebody?
One of the biggest targets of this harassment was Joshua Weissman's former assistant, Ulysses.
This is like whenever Ulysses eats, it's because he has a small mouth. It's also simultaneously big at the same time.
Things were always weird. Things were always weird from like day 3.
Oh, making that joke and then them, like, being uncomfortable. Ooh. You are not friends, Joshua. Oh my God. The fact that he felt uncomfortable from that, bro, you guys are not friends, bro. You are not.
and that's just kind of where all like the weirdness and stuff kicked in.
What what kind of weirdness?
Like the sex noises, the stuff he would say to me, saying I look cute that day or something like that. And just, it just took off from there, and it was just very consistent. It would be just randomly, like we would be shooting and some ass joke would come out and he'll be like, you trying to get fucked in the ass, or you want to get fucked in the ass. And it was just always just like that type of shit. It was kind of like a locker room.
You could tell that he has no friends, and so he tries to make his jokes to a friend towards his coworkers instead, because he has nobody else to talk to.
Room vibe for him, but just him. Like the first time I heard something out the door, I was just like, yo, like, are you guys that cool with him? Because I'm
Yo, are you guys cool with him? Because I'm not. I just work here. What the fuck am I having to deal with?
not.
After what Ulysses and the entire Joshua Weissman production team went through, Josh decided—
Yeah, ass jokes are meant for the homies. You ain't a homie. Who do you think you are?
That it would be a good idea to upend the lives of everyone who decided to stick around and move them from Houston, Texas to Austin, Texas, over 2 hours away.
Man, since the day I met him, that dude's been like stuck on moving there, because it's supposedly like the biggest food place in Texas. But I mean, I personally don't think that, but he just always wanted to move there. We're just kind of like, hey man, like this move is coming and we haven't gotten any information. Like, you know, what's the pay gonna look like? Is the company gonna help us move there? You know, how are we gonna move there? What we're gonna do with work? So when we start asking questions,
it makes sense. He's anti-trans and anti-gay because he's too weak to come out himself. No, I think he's just an asshole. I think he's literally not even like whatever. I think he's just an asshole who genuinely doesn't understand anybody around him except for himself, because all of him, the only thing he matters is himself. Literally. He's just weird, insecure, and honestly, probably like genuinely has to pay to have friends.
shit start getting weird. He's afraid of confrontation with anyone he doesn't think he can bully around. Like, I was trying to have a conversation with him, like, hey, you remember what we talked about day one? This is not what you're telling me. In fact, you're not even telling me. I told him, hey, you know, it is a higher cost of living. This is what I think I should be getting, because I know I can make it there with that, to live the exact same way I'm living here. No lesser, no better. I told him I wanted a $3,000 difference. He was like, no. And I was like, bro, you shit. $3,000.
Despite Joshua Weissman constantly refusing to give his employees a raise, his business was making more money than ever.
I did the math and I probably made about $15 million.
I hate him.
He wasn't big on like brands unless they were like the big brands, you know, the Lamborghinis, the Rolexes. When it came to music, Drake, right? Because Drake's at the top. Like, he was always into whatever is best, like the best. He had to have the best. One of his watches can probably pay for like 3 people's salaries.
He was reportedly being offered $100,000 to $200,000 per brand deal and had a GTA 5 level collection of luxury cars. But of course he was only able to have those things because he was paying his employees poverty wages. One employee was reportedly living in a 200 square foot apartment and was unable to pay rent when Joshua Weissman's studio relocation was delayed for 2 months. Other employees reported being misled about how much they would be paid, with raises always being promised but never being delivered. Meanwhile, Joshua Weissman's luxury watch collection continued to grow, adding watches like the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore, a watch that retails for $34,000. While his employees were sleeping on the floor in 200 square foot boxes, Joshua Weissman was getting his very own Architecture Digest video on his custom built home.
This is where I actually live. The kitchen is over there, but we'll get to that after we get to know each other. Not to take the credit, but it was really me and my contractor that designed it, and my wife also, who had a lot of input, I should add.
What this shows more than anything is that you can have the fanciest equipment, most state-of-the-art studio.
The way he said that was so weird. It was all me and my contractor. By the way, and also my wife. By the way. Anyway.
But if you don't treat your team with respect, your content suffers.
The final D. You're certainly on both. How to do that, by the way.
Oh my god, you know what I would dream of if he fell off and stopped earning as much money, and then because of him buying so many fucking shit, thinking that he would always constantly have this whatever thingy, and him not being able to afford him like using it anymore. Oh my.
You can just figure that out. One butter. Of red the grain.
Started as a chef that wanted to teach, but somewhere along the way, he became a brand that wanted to win. Sure, becoming a YouTube brand means you get tons of money and network professional connections, but that's kind of the opposite of what YouTube is all about, especially YouTube cooking videos. It's about a community. The most important thing that you can do, especially if your YouTube channel starts to pick up traction on the platform, is find ways to uplift smaller channels. Whether it's sharing their recipes or highlighting their videos, community and collaboration is the thing that matters the most.
With Joshua Weissman, I think I cited I don't know if it was from mine or something else. It's like this video has 4 million views. And it's like that could be really a huge thing for any of the people that he stole from.
So he stole shit. He stole shit. He's transphobic. He is honestly harassing his employees, doesn't pay him well. Honestly, a shit guy. This guy, dude. Literally. Genuinely. Oh no, what? Binging with Babish is here. Uh-oh. On point, said another person.
Why are pancakes?
Oh my god. Did you guys know if you spend $150 on ingredients and 4 hours of cooking, you can make a burger that's better than a Big Mac? Classic.